Good morning, third graders. It was so great to see you this morning at our morning meeting. This week, we have a lot to do. One of those things is starting our Reach for Reading reading units. The first unit that we are going to work with talks about how people help each other. That means we're going to be reading different kinds of books where we might see examples of people doing that. We are still going to continue working on our reading goal, our stamina, right? We're trying to build up to 20 minutes a day without stopping. Some different strategies in the unit that we are going to learn. The strategy is a tool that can help us become better readers. We're going to learn how to preview and predict. We're also going to talk about monitoring your reading. And that means how can you make sure that you are understanding while you are reading? We're also going to focus on a skill called plot. Okay, so if you look up here, we notice some text. There's a text called Those Shoes that we'll be working with. We might read a text called Tomas and the Library Lady. We might be working through a text called The Quiltmaker's Gift. And then we also, of course, have our orange Reach for Reading text that we'll be reading and working with as well. So using those stories and texts, we will learn what plot, what does plot mean? What does prediction mean? Preview, solution, identify, clarify, and impact. So today really is just kind of an introduction to the unit. At the end of our lesson today in Google Classroom, I'm going to be asking you the question, how do people help each other? I want to know what you have to say and what you think. So before we leave for the day, I'm going to show you a video to start off our unit. And as you're watching the video, I want you to think about how do the people help each other in this video.
Throughout our lives, people will ask us for help. And throughout our lives, people will be called upon to help us. How do people help each other? Reaching out to someone who is lonely is an act of kindness that can have a positive impact. But there are many ways in which you can lend a helping hand. For example, by helping neighbors with their groceries, or by helping classmates with their studies. Sometimes one act of kindness creates many others. In 1946, a nun known as Mother Teresa decided she would lend a hand to very poor and sick people in a very poor part of India. By 2007, the organization she founded was active in 120 countries around the world, including the United States. Another example is Asiala McCarty. She worked hard washing other people's laundry all her life. She saved the money that she earned, and in 1995 she donated $150,000 to the University of Southern Mississippi, so that students who otherwise couldn't afford it could get a college education. Being kind and helping people isn't something you have to do. But just think about how good it feels.
All right, so that video had some specific examples of how people can help each other. I'm wondering if you can stop and just think for a moment about some of those examples that you saw in the video. And I'm also wondering if there's other things that you're thinking about and how do people help each other. So your assignment today is going to be in Google Classroom, and I really just want to know what you think. How do people help each other? See you later. Bye-bye.